Hello, everyone. This is Halandzovskyi. Today, we need to talk about Minneapolis because what's happening there is no longer just a local issue. It's turning into a national political flashpoint. Over the past days, Minneapolis has seen growing protests against ICE, triggered by a federal agent shooting and aggressive immigration enforcement operations. What started as demonstrations quickly escalated into citywide unrest, with clashes, arrests, and growing public anger aimed directly at federal authorities. Protesters are not just demanding accountability for the shooting, they are challenging the presence and power of ICE itself. For many, this is about fear, deportations, and a belief that federal immigration enforcement has crossed a line. Minneapolis, a city with a long history of protest, has once again become the stage for a much bigger national argument. But here's where this story takes a sharp turn. The Trump administration has now launched a federal investigation involving Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. The focus is on how local and state officials responded to ICE operations, protests, and public safety, and whether they obstructed federal authority. This is a major escalation. It sends a clear message. Cooperation with federal immigration enforcement is no longer optional. The administration is signaling that cities and states resisting ICE could face legal consequences at the highest levels. Supporters of the move argue that federal law must be enforced uniformly. Critics say this is political pressure, a warning shot to Democratic leaders and so-called sanctuary cities across the country. And that's the key point. Minneapolis is not the end of this story. It's the beginning. What's unfolding here could become the blueprint for how the federal government confronts local resistance nationwide. Immigration enforcement, protest policing, and the balance of power between Washington and city halls are all colliding in real time. If this confrontation continues to escalate, other cities could be next. This isn't just about ICE, it's about who controls law enforcement, who sets the rules, and how far federal power can go when challenged. I'm Halandzovskyi. If you want clear, fast, and serious breakdowns of the stories shaping America right now, make sure you're following, because this crisis is far from over.